Sure looks like a sports car. I wonder what kind of mileage it gets.
It sure looks expensive. I wonder how much it costs.
As a Pontiac salesperson, you'll be hearing a lot of questions about how Pontiac's new mid-engine two-seat Fiero compares with other cars on the market. Naturally, when prospects come to you, you'll want to have the right answers. Fiero prospects will be coming from a variety of backgrounds. Maybe they've owned a Triumph, MG, or Fiat X19 before. Maybe they've been looking at Mazda RX-7s or Datsun 280ZXs. Or maybe they're just interested in something that's fuel efficient and a bit sporty, something along the lines of a Honda Prelude or Ford EXP. The truth is, Fiero is not like any of these cars, really. So let's take a look at how it's unique. Fiero represents the latest in advanced engineering and aerodynamic design and brings a whole new meaning to the concept of personal transportation. Here we see a fair sampling of the competitive cars in the market. In general, the Fiero is priced more than EXP or Nissan Pulsar NX and less than RX-7 or 280ZX. That's based on 1983 manufacturer's suggested retail prices. Both of these higher-priced cars offer a bit more muscle, but relatively poorer fuel economy. Fiero and the 1983 Pulsar NX offer higher EPA estimated mileage ratings than the other 1983 cars represented here. But an engine comparison shows that Fiero has more of what it takes, a 2.5-liter L4 with electronic fuel injection, putting out higher horsepower than Pulsar's 1.6-liter engine.
You know, there is a lot to be said for the quality of foreign cars. Just look at how these body panels fit together and the paint finish.
There's a lot to be said about service costs, too, and corrosion resistance. What's it going to cost to keep these cars going and looking good?
Good questions. Ones your prospects also may be asking. Pontiac's Fiero was designed with easy serviceability in mind. More importantly, Fiero's fit and finish is designed to be comparable to its best competitors, with a state-of-the-art manufacturing process that enhances quality inside and out. As for corrosion, all of the other models are subject to the unsightly surface rust that over the years can detract from their beauty and resale value. Fiero, on the other hand, features Enduroflex body panels. They aren't metal, so they can't rust. And beneath the skin, the entire chassis is coated with a special corrosion-resistant primer. Even the exhaust system is stainless steel. So Fiero keeps up its good looks and its value for a long time.
I want a car that looks good on the inside. After all, that's where I'm going to be. This car looks a bit plain. But this other one is sort of gaudy.
What's important is how you feel in the driver's seat. A true sporty interior should make the driver feel in control.
The Pontiac Fiero was designed to directly answer the concerns of typical new car buyers, with tasteful styling and plenty of standard features. Along with its competitors, Fiero offers full instrumentation, reclining bucket seats, a sport console, a remote fuel filler door, and some other handy features. The real difference, however, lies not in the individual items, but rather in how they're all put together. Fiero offers a driving environment to please the most discriminating people, with easy-to-read gauges, easy-to-reach controls, and high contour bucket seats for good driver positioning. A comparison of available features is also worthwhile. Tilt steering, an important comfort feature in any car, was not offered for the 1983 Mazda RX-7, Datsun 280ZX, or Ford EXP. And while all models offer a variety of stereo options, Fiero positions the rear speakers in a very practical place, inside the headrests. These are all things you should point out to prospects who are shopping Fiero and its competitors.
Well, what about roominess? The extra leg room provided by some of the longer sports cars can make a real difference in comfort.
I've heard that smaller cars can be easier to maneuver.
Don't let your prospects be deceived by appearances. Although Fiero has the shortest overall length, it actually offers as much legroom and headroom as the much longer 1983 280ZX. As for wheelbase length, which can affect driving comfort, Fiero's is within 2 inches of any car here and longer than the Datsuns. Here's another interesting fact. Fiero is wider than any of the other 83 models shown here, which says a lot for its unique road stance.
I wonder how these cars compare out on the road. What's the point in spending good money on any car if it's not going to be fun to drive?
I suppose you're right, but that Datsun is priced substantially more than these other cars. I mean, how much fun can we afford?
Fun certainly is a hard commodity to measure. Sometimes it helps your prospects when you compare the mechanical features which determine a car's ride and handling characteristics. All these cars feature fully independent suspensions and rack and pinion steering. Only Fiero and 280ZX have standard four-wheel disc brakes, an important performance feature which was not even available for the 1983 Mazda RX-7 or Ford EXP. Fiero also features a mid-engine design which complements its wide body stance for impressive cornering ability and a stable road feel. If your prospects are serious about owning a car that's fun to drive, have them try a Fiero out on the road. Then invite them to go ahead and drive the competition and let their hearts decide. After all, that's really the only way to choose a car that's right, by driving it. And it's the best way to sell Fiero. Of course, there is one other Fiero advantage you might want to mention. It has to do with the rust-proof Enduraflex body panels. They flex.
Wow, can you imagine what that will do for wayward shopping carts?
Yeah, since these lower body panels resist dings and rust, a Fiero could keep its looks up for a long, long time.
Right.
Invite your prospects to take a closer look at the Pontiac Fiero. After all, when it comes to the competition, there really isn't much.